Good evening, this is Sheba Grider coming to you in regards to faith. That's our topic today is faith. Hebrews chapter 11 verse 1 says, faith is the substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. You may not see it, but you hope for it to whatever you looking for to come to pass. And so faith is the key. The Lord said if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to these mountains, be thy removed. And some of you may be going through some things and you lost your faith somewhere along the line. You feel you have nothing left. You do. You do. The power is within you to speak those things as though they already are. You don't have to see it because faith is something you can't see. Faith is believing and achieving your goals. So if you're going through, you have nothing, and you can't blame anybody for you're not having. You can't. Whatever you got yourself into, you could get yourself out through faith. But you have to believe. Other people just, they got everything, but they can't seem to get up there. They climbing mountains, they falling, they climbing up again, and they falling at the same level which they fell before. Well, that's the level of your faith. In order for you to get to the next level, your faith got to be stronger than the level that you're on right now, your belief system. I'm not saying be a crazy Christian, be a crazy Bible thumper, but is according to your beliefs. I'm going to make it. You speak those things. I'm determined to make it. I'm going to push harder. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to do it because I can. And I know that God can in my life. He can do all things but fail you. God doesn't fail you. Sometimes, people believe he's not there. They believe he's not in their lives. No, God is standing afar off so that you may draw strength in your life to stand. And when he sees you drawing strength from your situation, he moves in power. Why do you think you're going through, even though you put yourself, a lot of people put themselves in certain situations and they blame God for not getting them out. God has rescued so many, and even after he rescued them, they don't appreciate it. So sometimes he got to let them go through the fire. But believe you me, he's in the fire like Meshach, and Abednego, and he makes sure you don't get burned. He makes sure you don't come out with scars. But if you come out with scars, those are your strength. That is your power. Faith is a substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. When we pray, we believe that there's a God that listens to us. When we pray, we believe he's going to listen and he's going to act and move on our behalf when we pray. So if you already asked God and you still waiting for the process to go through, you got to look at where you're standing. Am I standing where I need to be standing to receive my blessing? Are you standing where you need to be standing to receive your blessing? Or did you get off the road and you're playing patty cake somewhere, and the blessing dropped and you wasn't there to receive it. Or the blessing didn't show up because you wasn't there. So now you're still waiting. Because now, like the 5 foolish virgins that went off, instead of them sticking around and waiting, even if they had no oil in their canisters, instead of them just sitting in the dark and waiting for the Lord to come back, they went off, afar off. And time they got back, the blessing came down. So you want to be where the blessing is, and not running around throwing shortcuts to get it. So, faith is a substance of things hoped for, evidence of things not seen. 5 foolish virgins did not see the coming of the Lord. So they went off. You're not going to see it coming down. So don't be going off into the wild, doing bad things, preventing your blessings from coming. Be where you need to be to receive it. And don't blame God for not showing up, because how do you know he didn't show up? Because you wasn't there. You have a blessed day.